because not everybody understands how to build an online business. But Uber and Lyft drivers, we know about gig economy. Uber Eats delivery, roadie people, Spark. I want you to set this LLC up, and the beauty part about it is you can fund it with gig economy. We can set this up, fund it with gig economy, and make the $5,000 a month. And I don't want you to necessarily count your job. The goal is to make $5,000 a month from, if gig economy is your only job, then this will actually work better because you're going to put more income in your account. But I don't want people to feel strapped and stressed out that they got to put their regular job income into this. You're going to set up an LLC. You're going to make it as easy as possible. You can do it yourself, but I'm going to recommend you go with some of these filing companies. Ink File's a popular one. And as I'm going through the steps, I'm going to be talking about this on my Uber and Lyft channel, which is Night Sky Driver. So you'll want to check that out. I'll be going through the steps, every step, how to pick out your business name. Where should you go to get a business address? Where should you go if you want to do a filing company, or you want to do it yourself, which I don't recommend, but you can. Be even cheaper. Once you set this LLC up, your goal, again, through gig economy. Now, for people that don't have cars, you don't do gig economy, any side hustle you could think of. So any side hustle you could think of, like babysitting, your dog walking, any revenue you generate that you could think of, that's what you're going to put into this LLC till you get to that $5,000 a month. Remember, that $5,000 a month is a magical number. Now you're able to get business loans. Someone in your organization has a personal credit score of at least 680. It's going to make this process easier because you might want to guarantee at least one loan or line of credit in the beginning. But there's ways that you could possibly not have to put in any of your money to even pay up the upfront. Well, you get reimbursed, we'll say, from the upfront cost it's going to take you to do all this, which is not going to be a lot. You're talking probably to do everything. You're talking less than $1,000. You're talking maybe $800 to set your company up right the first time, possibly even less. It depends on your state. That's why I can't tell you exactly. But I would say anywhere outside of California and New York, you could do this for probably $300 to $500 setup. You got your LLC. You're funded with your gig economy. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go after grants. I have two of the top tier real grant sources. And when I say real, you're not just going to go Google how to get grants. It's not going to work. This is why Google and OpenAI are going through this battle, because Google is not going to give you this information. Two of the best grant sources, so you could possibly right out the gate, as soon as you get your LLC going, maybe 6 months in, you want to be funding it while this is going. You're going to apply for grants that you might not even have to pay back. And if you're doing, I'm basically calling this a transportation company. So I'm going to take the taxi and delivery code, NAICS code. But you could probably get away with any code as long as it's, I'll give you an example of a high-risk code. Trucking is a high-risk code. I would not use trucking. That's why I would say taxi and delivery. Probably the lowest risk code you could probably do to bring you the most in business credit is probably software publisher, for example.